guys, welcome back. Sorry about that little break that we just had. We are going to do just straight gameplay for another about 30-40 minutes or so until the kids wake up. There might be some noise in the background, just ignore it. The wife is working on some sewing projects. That being said, let's dive into those games, see what we can cook with here. Still trying that Cusco package, seeing if it's any good. And by Cusco package, I just mean 2 copies of Cusco as opposed to Chernbox or the other Iago. Like I said, this will likely be a little bit of a shorter stream. I just wanted to get some more gameplay out there for you guys that are considering the deck, as well as get some more practice for us and kind of narrate through some of the hands and the thoughts behind keeps, thoughts behind plays, anything and everything in between. I still do not like playing 3 copies of the We Know the Way. It feels very bricky. It feels like if you have that card, you can easily end up in a bad situation. You don't want to be. And we want to be in good situations where we're winning games and having fun. Discord, see what's playing over here. Nope. Welcome back to the stream, glad to have you. We're playing the Wombo Combo again. Waiting for an opponent. Look at that, the Wombo Combo in hand, ready to rock. I do think for hands like these, we probably get like this. Those 3 back, keep these 4, get some 1 drops, hoping to find a 2 drop. We've only got 3, so 2 more. Not bad. You ink here, you play Chernbog, draw a card next turn. Yeah, actually, that turned out pretty good. Well, again, you just shuffled the other cards back in the deck, so you might have drawn something like that. Theoretically, crazy. At lunchtime, everybody was out here playing. 2:30, not a single soul, not one person. We want to play against meta decks because we want to get practice against it. It always feels sweaty. But I'm like, I just want to steamroll, I want to win by a large margin. There are matches where you can feel that, but there are fewer for the between, I think. I was watching some other people's deck versions. We'll talk about it here in a bit. Hey, how's it going? Didn't realize I had hardcore ranked up here. I thought it was just hardcore or ranked. Well, let's play some. Yeah, I think I did it a while ago because nobody was playing the ranked, and so I was like, you know what? I'll open up the hardcore ranked and we'll just kind of see. So.
All right. My first game of the day.
All right. Hopefully it's a fun one, if nothing else. Oh, there you go. How'd you have me to cut? Yep, that works. 3, 6, 7. Awesome. This hand has exactly 3 things going for it. Everything else is mulliganable. End of the blind. We desperately want to find our 1-drops. We have our Fox and the Rabbit. The Rabbit will allow us on turn 3 to develop Rabbit here, draw a card, turn 4, bounce it back. We do understand that we're going to be on the back foot if he's playing Agorist, so Rabbit might just end up being a bad choice. So maybe we shouldn't have kept it, but I like that it helps us out in our more mid-rangey matchups. Being able to just get a lot of card draw, a lot of card value out of it in case our opponent's trying to go long into the game. What about keeping the crap as well? Oh, we didn't. We have our 1 drum. We have our ink. This is not a terrible hand. Ink here, turn 1, turn 2. If we don't find ink, we'll put ink out. So, develop this. Use this. Okay, yeah, we got a plan. Alright, whenever you're ready, go ahead. Yep. Draw. Like a chicken, I'll play a churn bug. Pass to you. Aggro. Not what we wanted to see with this hand at all. I think, depending on what we find next time we ink the friends. Never mind. You got a friends. We take this trade. I'll trade. I like a Rapunzel. I'll play a lantern. We'll pass. Could ink the Donald, but because we're a combo deck, I didn't want to just get rid of one of the crucial parts to that combo. Him having the Ursula. Maybe we should have seen that coming. We didn't. That's fine. Some versions of this deck, we're playing World's Greatest Criminal Mind as a card to answer like turn bog and other things. I like an Elsa. I'll play a rabbit draw, and we'll pass. At least our turns are very easy. He quests with ease when we challenge it, when we fox. I don't think he will. He knows we have a fox. He's playing an old variant of this deck. I'm not sure if he has new cards. I don't think I've seen one yet. Question. We're at 4. Draw. I will challenge Yzma. Pay 3, play the fox, bounce, draw. Challenge the Ursula. Copy of We Know the Way. And then I'll play Cusco. Pass to you. Downside is the Trambach, if he gets to it, is going to be very good against us. Did we go first this game, chat? Give me 1 second. Okay. Draw. Pay 4, play rabbit, draw. Ink. Cusco, play Churnbog, quest 1, 2, pass. There's an argument not to quest at all with the fox, but again, we want to be able to put some pressure on the board, make him think that we're trying to go crazy. We could have developed the Cusco instead of the Churnbog, but we wanted to be able to quest and banish and draw, as opposed to this Cusco having to wait for your opponent to exert something. And even in the characters that he has in play can't kill the Cusco by itself, he has to pump it somehow. 3, 4, 5, 6, next one 7. So we just got some time before we combo. The good news is I don't think he can actually interrupt the combo. Good. Oh, Joker. That's enough slices. Quest. Actually, let's start here. 4, play rabbit, rabbit draw. Quest with this rabbit, quest with Cusco. So 4. I'll quest, banish, and draw. I will play a broom, make a monstro, and pass. More cards, not as though at this point it matters, but. Oh, so he's playing cards. 3, 7, I draw. draw a card for each card banished. 1, 2, 3, 5. Got it. Let's quest 1 with the broom. Pay 4. Play the rabbit, banish, and draw 2. 1, 2. Like a Donald Duck return. I will quest 3. Quest 4. Play a lantern and seal. I don't think he can win this turn or next turn, unless he just goes like super wide and I just miscalculate here. It's only during my turn that it gets to be banished and draw. Draw. Turn button. Actually, I won't even turn. I'll just keep this in my hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Play a whale. I need 4 damage to take out anything. This will take out a Nala. This will take out a Little John. This will hit Tramp. I'm sorry, I'm muted. I was saying these two will take out Nala. This will take out Little John. This will take out Tramp. So you get to draw 3. Yep. I will quest 1. And I'll pass. You know, all the cards in the world. As long as he can't gain a bajillion lures somehow. We are careful not to put a lot of damage on our stuff. Nothing that we have has super large rear ends. 3, 6, 7. We also have ink plus this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Our goal is just winning without the combo. The question is it worth trying? Depends on what else he develops. If you quest out for 5, that's 15. It's not like we have an also. What's he gonna do? Man, Ursula would be fine here. A non-damaged rabbit?
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds like a go-go. If he develops go-go, I think we just play the yeah, I think we just combo. Not that we want to be mean, but draw. Okay. And we're back. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Sorry, there was a disconnect.
Yay. No, it's all good. I don't think it was you any more than my own computer freaking out. I'll use Rabbit to trade with Lilo. I'll draw. I'll use this this rabbit to trade or put 2 damage on your tramp. Draw. Like a Diablo. And I'll do it the non-fun way. I'll just play this card. 3, 4, 6, 8. Do you know how this deck works?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I have 4 cards in my hand, so I can do the combo.
Yeah,
All right, to game 2.
yeah.
GG's. Do you want to go first or second? Cheesy way to win, and thankfully he already knew the combo, so us sitting there trying to attack for a lethal was not going to give us any advantage because he knew what we were doing in the first place. Had he not known, then it could be worth it, but the fact that he ended up knowing exactly what we were doing meant that it wasn't advantageous for us to do it. Plus we gained a couple combo pieces through that game anyways. One thing I don't like is that this combo does kind of reveal all the cards in your deck. Except for the cards that you have in your hand, right? Which technically you can just conceal. I play open because I'm like, it doesn't matter, I just want to demonstrate a combo. The stupid thing I just kind of realized is like you could purposely take somebody with time with this deck by trying to like say you were taking a long time to decide which cards to discard, and then when you go through the loop, I think this one's being a jerk and is saying, "Here, play out the combo." It's like you purposely take as long as you can. Not really. Don't be mean. But a little passive aggressive. All right. 3, 6, and 7. I will put 3 back. That's on the top of my deck. Needs to get shuffled. Not a bad hand, chat. I like that hand. I like the look of that hand. It's got the ramp. It's got my 1-drops to play. It's got a couple. It has a fox to throw away if we need to. There are no songs for him to rip out of his hand with the Ursula. I'm here for it. Also, I don't know why. I just call that playmat the Specie playmat because it's just what I know that he always uses. So, anyway, it's fine. Alright, whenever you're ready, go ahead.
Alright.
Rapunzel might be a little useless to us. Daisy? Okay, that's not good. We hate Daisy. I shall ink a Diablo, and I will play a Broom, and then I'll pass to you. We play the Broom here because it will survive an attack into a Daisy. Stop being mean. Okay, turns to the bottom, draw a card. Rapunzel, play this, activate, play that, and pass. This way, if he does happen to have a what you call a card, a cloud kicker, it doesn't matter a whole lot. He's gonna gain a lot of lore very quickly. Ramping up for a tramp here. Donald Duck and friends. It's a lot of friends to the bottom. Draw. We know the way. Play on Lantern. Pay 3. Play Crab. Bump the Broom. Broom trade with a Daisy. And 2 cards and 2 ink. I'll put 2 damage onto your Little John and I'll pass. We'll put 2 damage on the Little John because he's an ink away from being able to heal it with Rapunzel. What am I supposed to do, right? Juliet, I guess he did show us Juliet last game, but I was like, what are we supposed to do here? Lantern to the bottom. I'll send these 2 into Nala because it's yellow. I'll pay 3. I'll fox the rabbit, or not the rabbit, the Merlin, pump the broom. Broom take out one of the other Little Johns. The fox will take out a Daisy. I'll ink the crab. Pay 3 to the fox. Fox will pick up fox. This fox will trade into or the other Little John. I've inked and I'll pass. We did all the things we tried to. We could have like banished a broom here to draw a little bit more cards to try and get into the monstro. Because the reality is like he could just find his way into it or into a turn bog and we would be suffering. Quest banish draw. Hey, look at that. We got a point. I will quest here. Pay 4, play rabbit, draw off rabbit, effect, banish broom, draw from broom. I get chicken. Play sorry, 1 second here. I'll just play crab and pass. I hesitate here because we did draw the monster, so we have combo in hand, but we need to be able to answer his board state, so I want to develop as many bodies as I can. Quest for 2 here, goes to 14, 16. So even if he had a turn bog, it's not enough to win the game. Okay. Draw a card. Diablo, 3, 6, 8. Play a big whale. We'll take out Nala. I will discard a fox to ready and pass. No reason to do anything else. I don't think there's a way you can win. You can't make me discard my hand. So we should, in theory, get this match. Drop. I'll show you a Donald Duck. I'm sorry. I know it's an anticlimactic way to win the game, but yeah. It's weird. This match and Steel Song are my worst matches. So I wasn't expecting to win, especially going second 2 games in a row. I was waiting for you to slam a turn ball. I was like, crap, what do I do now?
Yeah.
But never came. I was like, oh, we were safe. We've survived. All right, man. Well, hey, I appreciate the game. Or I appreciate the match, actually.
Yeah.
All right, have a good one.
Have a good time.
We did it, chat. We did it. Hooray. That being said, like I said, this is just meant to be a short stream, so we're not hanging out a super long time. Hopefully that's just, again, a little bit more gameplay so you guys can get a little bit more feedback on how the deck functions, how it does. Also, thank you for the follow, Upriver Ash. Appreciate it. Other than that, yeah, that's the game, that's the deck, that's how it works. It was another match. We played against a deck I think we're not super favored against, being aggro because it can go under it, though we did find just good hands, right? We had foxes, we had crabs, we had Churnbugs and Diablos to smack into things, and he was playing what I would argue is an older variant of that deck, where it wasn't prioritizing new ladies much. It was just kind of leaning on the traditional Nalas and Little Johns and Rapunzels and I guess Julietta's to draw himself some more cards. Still cool. Again, Cusco didn't feel like it mattered. Still super worried about the We Know the Ways. Only having 2 or 3 copies of We Know the Ways feels bad, because if you ink one, like there was a point I think last game where if I had a We Know the Way and he kept the Aerosol, he could just win the game by stripping it out. Now, I don't think most people are playing 3 copies. I think most people are playing 4. I'm just really agree with my deck building because I wanted to find more relevant cards and I want to minimize my likelihood of drawing We Know the Way as much as possible in the match. So again, just a little bit more feedback for you